Okay, so you're probably here wondering, budget cuts? Lore? What is this guy on about? Well, you know how, there used to be humans in the office, and then we were surprisingly the last human left? Well, I have some suspicions of stuff. So you see Adam, right? Obviously, he hasn't been in the office for too long because when he came in, one of the first things he did was start exterminating humans. So what if, the manager used to be a human? Yes, that's right. What if Rex used to be a human? Yeah, so if you look right there, there's a photo. I'll probably circle it. That is a photo of Rex. So of course Adam has a sort of human voice, but not a full one. He definitely sounds like a robot, and you'll know he's a robot. And as you can see, Rex sounded really human in the start, and he does talk about a hat. And here's what I think. So Adam broke in, and then kind of had Rex at gunpoint, threatened his life. So then, of course, he forces Rex to do intercom voice things, long enough voice footage for the humans to be convinced that Rex is still there. Long enough for him to kill all of them. Shout out to this guy because he actually did the entire game in one stream without interrupting it and all that stuff. So just listen to this clip, credit to him. And the next clip will definitely be me, but it's morning, so.
Oh, okay then. Sure. Fine. I'm guessing you don't want to know about where all our colleagues have been disappearing to. Wait, okay, yes, I do want to know. You have my undivided attention.
So already the robots are worrying about the humans, sort of. And they're wondering what's happening. And that obviously caught our protagonist's attention. Because of course he's in the cubicle next to them. Obviously, as you can see, the guy who's playing the game cannot give two shits, but So, of course, that's when probably the protagonist starts worrying. And then when Taco is on the phone, he's like, yeah, there's definitely some shit up. So he teleports out, kills all the robots, and then teleports out.
Well, I heard from Tracy in accounting that all the humans in her department have been reported to HR. They're human. Of course they're in violation of HR. That's where the phrase comes from. Human nature. Did you even...
And then that's when the robots start saying that, of course they're human. They're in violation of HR. Human nature. So, that's what's up. The humans are in violation of HR for being humans. That's when you know that some shit's up and the manager's either gone corrupt or some robot's taken over. But the second answer is the obvious answer because that's literally what happens in the game.
Listening orientation? Yes, but what you don't know is that they never come back. What? Are you sure? Positive. They have a meeting with HR and poof, never seen again. That is worrying. I do hope they're all right.
Little disclaimer, they're not alright, and they didn't get fired. They got even worse. There's one thing that did catch my attention while playing the game. So when you go to April's room to get the floppy disk, you see this note. Most people just look at it and they don't really think about some guy called J, and then you just see a squiggle. That isn't a mess up. They put it there for a reason. So what I think happened was April was writing a note to Winter. And then that's when she got taken away by the security bots, which Adam made. Then she was probably in the middle of writing, and when she got taken away, she tried keeping her pencil on the paper to finish off the note, but she got dragged away with the pencil, and then she left that big nasty mark on the paper. She got dragged away and then killed. Well, there's one more thing. We need to backtrack a few levels. There's the first Adam appearance in the intercom. This is my gameplay, but we're just skipping forward a bit. So I have a bit more talking time, so as you can see me make my way towards the lore bit. So this is like where Adam makes his first appearance, probably about 3-4 levels before you find out what happened to April. Well, not really before you find out.
Attention. Rogue human alert. Human employee number 451 missing from designated workstation. Military response advised. Report any lifelike behavior to HR. Lockdown in effect.
This is Adam's first appearance. You hear him on the intercom talking about how a rogue. So of course this security bot's been aware, like, because if you manage to skip forward way before the intercom, which is a really big glitch, you can see the robot sitting on the desk and then it puts up, and then the exclamation mark thing shows up above its head and then it starts patrolling this area. And then of course I just sliced it and now here's me going down towards the factory to slice this one. Because this is on a video that's unlisted, it's going to be published in like the 20th of September, probably published by the time this video is published, but you know, teehee.
I always had a dream about robots. About robots making robots. It was beautiful. Fully automated, no complaints, exceeding quotas, and definitely no trips to the can. But seriously, no trips to the can. Frequent urination does not make a business sensation.
And the reason I made you guys listen to one of Rex's announcements was because you heard him like stutter in fear, sort of, in this announcement. This was his last human sounding announcement before they start becoming a bit robotic. Listen to this. You guys are maybe wondering, why did you make me hear him say about? Listen to it again. After he said about, you hear him do like a kind of worried sigh, like about, like sort of sounding a bit like that. I know that was horrible and really cringe, but you know. He sounded concerned. It's as if like Adam was pointing a gun at his head with like a few security bots surrounding Rex. Rex sounded forced. He sounded like he was doing a forced smile, forced joy. This is my theory on why. I think Adam Broken forced Rex to do some lines, killed Rex, and then just, you know, started killing all the humans. Adam wants to take over the world. And you heard Rex in fear in this announcement. By the way, if you clicked on this video wondering who the fuck Adam is, this is an image of him. Like, I'm sure he murdered Rex. Like, I'm 90% sure I got everything correct. Not everything correct. I'll do a part 2 on this probably in a month or something. I'm not sure I got everything correct, and I'm 100% sure I haven't gotten everything in this video. But this is mainly about Adam, and this is like in a grip. We're going to build off of this, and then figure out what the fuck's going on in budget cuts, and then we'll move on to budget cuts too.